El Nino has arrived and it's here to stay. Our meteorologists were tracking the possibility of El Nino all year.
Meteorologist Matt Gray is here to update us now that it is official.
Well, it came from NOAA earlier this week. The world officially in the grip of El Nino and for the foreseeable future. Look at the huge difference between today and when we were still in La Niña back in January. You see, when the East Pacific Ocean warms, it creates a change in thunderstorm activity over those warmer waters, less storm activity over the West Pacific Islands and Southeast Asia. This change in where thunderstorms show up on the equator is how El Nino changes weather patterns around the world. Changes at the weather at the equator eventually ripple out to both ends of the globe. Now, for the next few months, it is pretty unlikely that we actually see much influence from El Nino, but when the calendar turns to fall, well, that's going to change. The growing difference in heat between the equator and the Arctic, it's going to get those big weather systems going in the fall season, exchanging heat, exchanging moisture, and when that happens during El Nino, the inland Northwest usually ends up with warmer and drier weather most of the time. Now, that could mean a few things: an extended fire season in the fall, a lack of snow in winter, and an even more important need for rain in spring of 2024. Much of this, however, depends on just how strong this El Nino becomes. The odds favor at least a moderate El Nino this winter, so a solid influence on our weather. But with record ocean heat across the globe right now, among other things, a supercharged El Nino like we saw in 1998 and 2015 still remains more than a good possibility. Expect us to keep you informed on El Nino and any impacts we see as the months go by and we get closer to those more impactful times of the year.